Honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. All praises to Yahweh, Barasham Yahweh, Barasham Kodash. Okay, Shalom to the one-dot Israelites, Zechariah 13:8, which are your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as bloodline who are still oppressed together, according to the book of Jeremiah 50:33, but to whom Saleh pretended the adoption, the glory, the covenants, the giving of the law, the service of God, and the promises, according to the book of Romans chapter 9, verse 4, Ecclesiastes 10:7, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. Okay. And this is one verse that I, especially if I see a brother talking about that, if I hear a brother, better said, talking about that, then I start to think about it more, okay? But the more you hear this, okay, or you read it, okay, the more you get used to it, okay, if you can understand, which means you behave automatically like that, okay? Like, for example, at your work, okay, or in general, okay, you're not too much in other man's business, which means, okay, you want to be the last one, okay, who basically is, a whisperer, okay? There's a scripture about whisperer. And this is Ecclesiastes 3, okay, let the scripture speak, 20:23, be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are shewed unto thee than man understand. Yeah, what I basically first and foremost mean with this video is unnecessary matters in general, okay? Like, for example, we have like a lot of things, which we have to choose, oh, do I make it that way or do I make it this way, okay? But in the end, like the scripture says about E, the Most High is not in all his dogs, right? So our dog always should be, does it please Yahweh Hashem Yahushai in some way or not? Okay, if I do this or that, okay. Yeah, man. Okay, unnecessary matters, is a lot of things in this world, but in the end, like I said, you get used to it. The more you basically see, the more you want to hide from this world in some way, because like the scripture, roughly paraphrasing, talks about, the wise, basically roughly paraphrasing, see the evil, okay, and they hide themselves, okay. Which, give you another example, if you are on social media, okay, I believe you don't post truth on there because it might bring persecution in a way, okay, in a way where it can basically F up your whole life, okay. Like, for example, man, okay, I just have to go on Instagram or TikTok right now, okay, and I even see accounts of people, okay, for my job that I no longer work at, man, okay, even from my boss or not, or lady boss, which is this modern standard, okay, you have a woman over you, okay, that's the standard, most of the times, not always, but most of the times, which makes the whole situation worse, you better believe that, okay. Jack is already doing too much at the job, okay, and that really makes it a little bit harder right there also, okay. Anyway, like, I always remember, like, Jake needs to yeah, sometimes basically, you know, Jake has to, in his mind, you know, he has to, like I know it for myself also, sometimes I just have to relax from what I saw at work, what I heard at work. You know, it doesn't mean necessarily that it's something bad, but you know, like all people are not made the same way, right? And you know, scripture talks about a wise man, you know, he gets angry because he knows he's oppressed, okay? And guess what, man, if you have a full-time job or even a part-time job, you know, here in Germany there are different shapes of part-time job, you know, you are most of the time you are actually at work. You're not even at home most of the time, okay? Most of the time you're actually at work. So most things that you see will happen in your work, okay? Also, okay? Because, you know, at home and all that, you know, there's really a lot going on also, okay? Even if you live with your family, you know it, okay? The worst enemy sometimes, you know. But if you can understand what I mean, okay? Ja, kann. And I believe that goes also in things like for example, you know, if you're on the internet and you look up different things, okay, you also start to understand that, you know, there are certain news and articles and certain, you know, even certain topics on the internet or certain things, you know, that are really unnecessary, you know. For example, that P. Diddy thing, okay, is best example, you know. If you're too much in it, okay, you end up like these people on the internet, okay, on TikTok all day. Oh, you know, did you saw, you know, Beyonce, you know, which I believe that Beyonce might not be even a woman, but that's not a topic. You know, did you saw that hand sign of hair? Okay, did you saw what this dude was doing, you know, and all that? Did you saw the tunnels, you know, under P. Diddy's mansion, you know, Puff Daddy's mansion and all that, you know? Or was the baby oil? Was it? And you see already, okay, that it basically sucks. Even me talking still about that in my videos, okay, it just pisses me off because it's, you know, really what I have to be concerned about, you know, P. Diddy. Okay, it's really not an important thing for me. But what is an important thing for me is knowing that, you know, eventually all these people get exposed, and he is just one of those, you know, how can I call them? Okay, you brought us from America, you have better terms, you know, that come up, okay, but simpletons, okay, because really if you're in it, so to speak, with Satan, okay, you're really a simpleton, okay, because like the scripture even says, man, okay, what does it benefit you if you lose, if you gain even the whole world, right? But these simpletons, you know, they go in and they eventually see it for what it is, okay, sooner or later they see it for what it is, okay. But this is Proverbs 22 and 3. Okay, let me get Proverbs 22 and 3. 22 and 3. a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hide it himself, but the simple pass on it are punished. Yeah, and I even saw a TikToker here from Germany or other countries, talking about, oh, I made music, this and that, right? And then eventually they came to, they showed up to me talking about, oh, you really want to get famous, so you have to, sign up here or do this and that, right? And then you have the certain rituals and things like that. Yeah, I don't say that they have to come out on TikTok saying, oh, I refused it and then I lost all my fame that I already had, I don't say this is, this is a thing you should do, okay? Because really these people know, man. These people know that you have to sign up, to really make it in this world, right? These people know that already, okay? So people coming up and talking about it as if, as they are the one who exposed Satan, because he wants you to sign up and you didn't do it, so now you exposed Satan for all the people and and all that. Okay, maybe the person I saw did that just because of his friends. He wanted to show his friends why he basically stopped at some point. I don't know, but these are things what I'm not concerned with, So like I said, man, for us it's just important to, basically to not, not being too much into these things, which in the end they will not benefit you in no way, okay? These things benefit you in no way. Okay, and already if they sold out, they should have known better. Okay, which means, and I don't know if P. Diddy is really in prison or not. And I'm not even concerned with that, okay, because in the end I know it's not man, okay, it's not man. Okay, this word is not man, this word is not really, it's Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's why the scripture, roughly paraphrasing, says also, okay, a sword is sharpened, okay, so it's not the time to make mirth, you see, because P. Diddy was really in that mirth spirit, okay, like all these people, you see, so they already should know. Anyway, okay, that sword sharpened is really Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Because eventually he can use everything to judge you. It's not just, the officers putting you into prison or something. Okay, that might sound as, the only way, to go out as a celebrity, so-called. But really there are more ways, man, okay? Some people right now, okay, just park somewhere at the supermarket, go out of their car and the hunt comes from nowhere. A dog comes from nowhere, okay, and hunts you down. Like this dog doesn't even belong to some human being. So you don't know, man. Okay, you don't know, man. And just because you P. Diddy, okay, you just flesh with blood, which the blood is life. Okay, with the spirit of whom? Of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, guess what? If you're the father of spirits, which means you control everything, okay, being everywhere at the same time, you can basically bring everything. Let me say it like that. Okay, so even these officers putting you into prison or something, okay, it doesn't matter. It's all Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai in the end, man. Okay, so really that sword sharpened is really talking about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, and you also can't flee the curses, okay, which means, for example, okay, you have to go precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, because the scripture says, on one hand, okay, if they persecute you in one city, flee ye unto another. But the scripture says, on the other hand, the scripture says, man, be you pilgrims on earth at that time and all that, But on the other hand, it says you can't flee the curses. So, of course, you might be in the next city and you might not be persecuted in that city, but in the end, it's still the curses being on you. Okay, and there's some way or extent you will basically see that. Okay, which means wherever you are, okay, you can't flee the curses, and you can't say that sword sharpened is not waiting to slay the wicked. Okay, right where you are doesn't mean that it has to come to you. Scripture talks about, okay, especially in times which we're in right now, hurricanes and all that, 1,000 shall fall, roughly paraphrasing, to the right and 1,000 to the left. Okay, and if I mention these scriptures, please, if you don't know them, look them up. Okay, because those are not really difficult scriptures that I mentioned. Okay, and you should know that these scriptures, okay, exist, man. Okay, just say it like that, man. Okay, these are basic scriptures, man. Okay, so like I said, man, 1,000 shall fall to the right and 1,000 to the left. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. And yeah, what is that talking about? Exactly. Okay, you have these hurricanes, like I heard about a hurricane in Carolina, and I immediately thought about the hopeful elect right there. Okay, and guess what, man? I saw a video of him. Okay, there's one person that I was immediately thinking about. I saw a video of him, and obviously he's good. Okay, he talked about the hurricane himself. Okay, and I checked it out on YouTube. How is he going? Things like that. Okay, and it will continue like that, man. Okay, there will be a lot of testimonies coming up in the future, different things happening, and and you see it because waters come out with it. I come out with it if I have something. Okay, but it's like these dreams also. You have dreams that you don't talk about it, and you have dreams that you talk about it. Okay, you have to be mindful of what you say. Okay, and the later we continue here, the more you have to be careful what you say. You see it, man. Why? Okay, you see why. Okay, they come with these different tactics. Okay, with these different AI and all that. Okay, but in the end, they can make you say something that you never said at all. And they can even make you appear saying something that you never said at all. Okay, with that AI technology today. Okay, which they don't even show you everything they got. They even got more. Okay, you actually yourself, you believe you are right there talking about a certain thing. You see? So it's easy today, okay? So, but that doesn't mean, okay, with all these things, okay, seeing all these things, that doesn't mean that you don't have to be careful, okay, just because they can make it, okay, seem as if in any way, okay? But, for example, you can't also do everything what you want, okay? No, okay? Which there's a lot of things, that we have to be careful of, and it's all not so easy. Yeah, and basically the evil, the evil that comes, okay, has always to do with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai bringing the sword, okay, bringing judgment to this earth, okay, which is evil. But remember, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai creates darkness and light, so we know that it all has to end, it all has to be destroyed, okay? It all has to be destroyed. It might even be a car that runs into somebody 1 meter next to you, and it might be the case, okay? there are a lot of things, okay, that you will see in these end days, man. Okay, I just say how it is, man. So with that, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kakodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, man. Shalom.